How to get fat. Everybody's doing it. So if you're not fat yet, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. If you're already fat, this will keep you fat. 37.9% of men and 41.1% of women are considered to be obese in the United States. Approximately 15% of children and teens are overweight. These tips that I'm going to give you are in no particular order of importance, but make sure you do them all. And I assure you, you will get fat. Come on now, let's get that BMI over 30. Listen up. Don't cook. If you know how to cook, stop doing it. If you don't know how to cook, even better. A microwave is all you need to nuke your processed, frozen foods or reheat last night's takeout. Cooking is for chefs. Cooking is for fit people. Cooking is for the holidays. When you cook your own food, you have full control over what's going in your body. And that's a great way not to get fat. You know the saying, ignorance is bliss? Well, I got one. Ignorance is delicious. And that's what kind of food restaurants serve. Delicious meals of assorted simple sugars and saturated fats. Bon appetit. All right, next. Don't work out. Don't run. Don't do any classes. Don't use any apps. And most of all, don't lift any weights. For the love of God, don't lift any weights. People who lift weights raise their metabolism, and we know that doesn't help you gain fat. If you have a gym membership, stop going. I mean, you probably don't go anyway, but working out is only going to make your muscles sore. You know, working out doesn't build muscle, it breaks it down. So be nice to your body. And when it comes to cardio, what's the point of getting your heart rate up, breathing hard, getting all sweaty, messing up your hair, and having to do extra laundry and take extra showers? While the recommended 120 minutes of cardio a week might prevent things like hypertension and diabetes, it's not going to help you get fat. All right, next up, stay up late. We all know when you're up late, you're not doing anything healthy. And that's definitely how you get fat. When you're up late, you're binge watching TV shows, you're binge eating, you're binge drinking, you're getting fourth meal from the taco place. You're up doing things for work into the night, knowing you still have to get up early in the morning. You're burning the candle at both ends. Did you know the less sleep you get, the easier it is for you to get fat? Our bodies burn more fat in our sleep. So stay up late in front of all these screens, soak up all that blue light, check your email at 1 a.m., scroll Instagram looking at influencers, cat videos, stalking your ex, and then doze off on the couch watching Netflix or sports highlights, only to wake up and take that walk of shame to your bed when you're awakened by the sound of your own snoring. That's how you do it. All right, here's another one. Drink your calories. That's right, consume drinks with high calorie counts. Start your day off with that 500 calorie mocha frappuccino from your favorite racist coffee house. Let them spell your non-European name wrong on the receipt, and they'll call the cops on you if you ask to use the restroom. I'm sorry, I digress. That liquid feel-good will spike your blood sugar and make sure you come crashing down in the afternoon. Drink sodas, drink sweet tea, and drink sports drinks, even if you're not an athlete. Come on, you haven't played an organized sport since you were in 6th grade. But yes, go drink Gatorade, Powerade, all that stuff, because it will aid you in getting fat. And then you can end your day with some alcohol. You can drink sugary, alcoholic drinks like margaritas for a double whammy. That's a great way to slow your body's ability to metabolize protein and burn fat by drinking alcohol. Another benefit is alcohol is going to mess with your sleep. So wine, beer, mixed drinks, it doesn't matter. Live it up because it will help you gain fat. All right, here's another one. Prioritize work. Prioritize your job over everything. Make sure that your career is number one in your life. Put it over your family, your relationships, or even your kids. We all know that job will never replace you if your performance dropped or if you became too ill to work. They would just sit around and wait for you to come back and halt all production on all projects because that's how much they care about you. The more you're in the office, the more stressed you'll be. And that's how we raise cortisol levels, which is great for packing on the pounds. Being in a state of constant anxiety will kick that sympathetic nervous system into overdrive. And you'll be all out of whack. If you don't have a career or job, you can always go back to school. School is a great way to not only gain weight, but you can also distract yourself from the voids in your life. Now you'll have a great excuse to isolate yourself, put off relationships, and even go into more debt. All things that will cause more stress, and we all know stress correlates to more fat. Soon, you'll lose the ability to communicate effectively and stay in touch with the things that matter. Because the only thing that matters here is getting fat when you prioritize work and/or school. Next up, watch sports. Don't play them. That's right, watch all the sports. Because when you're watching sports, you're sitting on your butt and you're probably stuffing your face too. If you're playing sports, you're burning fat. And we don't want to do that. If you watch a lot of sports, it's going to take up a lot of time. You got football on Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. There's baseball games almost every night. You got basketball, you got hockey, you got soccer. You got soccer that comes on at weird hours because you're in a completely different time zone of your favorite team, and you'll find yourself drinking at 9 a.m. to support them. Don't just watch sports at home. Go out to bars. Go to places where you don't know what's in the food. Potato skins, chicken wings, ranch dressing. Don't you dare eat that celery or carrots that they serve on the side. Keep in mind, playing sports makes you feel good. It makes you feel accomplished. And when you have a higher self-esteem, you end up doing things like working out and eating healthy. And that's not what we want, because that's not how you gain fat. When sports aren't on, watch highlights about the sports that you just watched. If the highlights aren't on, watch the former players and blowhard journalists talk about the sports that you just watched or about to watch. Sports coverage is 24/7 these days. Trust me, there's always something on. And if worse comes to worse, you can always watch the WNBA. All right, this next one is important. Believe your negative thoughts. You know that inner voice.
This video is gonna suck. Nobody is gonna watch it.
Yeah, that one. That pessimistic voice that tells you that the glass is half empty. Listen to it. Let it be your guide to weight gain. If that voice says you're a lazy fat ass who's not worthy of love and affection, say thanks, you're right. That voice will lead you to the promised land. It will stop you from believing in yourself. It's going to stop you from being productive. It's going to stop you from changing your habits. It's going to stop you from taking accountability and responsibility, because those things lead to losing fat. All right, here we go. This is the last one. Procrastinate when it comes to the fat. If you want to put it on, you got to put things off. So procrastinate now. Don't procrastinate on procrastination. Let's get to it. When it comes to starting a healthy routine, say it with me. I'll start Monday. This is the mantra to live by. Hell, even say it on Mondays. When Sunday comes around and it's time to live up to your commitment by getting organized, just say, I'll do it next week. And then the next week, say it again. I'll do it next week. Or you can also try this amazing tactic. Pick an upcoming event and say you'll start after that, after your cousin's wedding, or after the holiday weekend. It's so easy to say, I'll do it later, and never start. That's how to think if you want to get fat. That's a fat mindset. Great thing about procrastinating is when you wait to do things and then the deadline passes, which makes you feel bad about it. Guess what you're going to do when you feel bad? You're going to eat food. You're going to stay up late. You're going to binge watch shows to distract yourself from thinking about the failures you just experienced. So let's wrap it up. We'll go through each one. Don't cook. Don't work out. Stay up late. Drink your calories. Prioritize work. Don't watch sports. Play them. Believe your negative thoughts and procrastinate. That's all you got to do. Keep in mind, obesity is linked to many health complications and diseases such as nerve damage, kidney disease, high blood pressure, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. And of course, heart disease, the number one killer. So if you want those things in your life and you want to go out sooner than you need to, take my advice, and that's how you will efficiently gain fat. Stay tuned for more how-to guides on how to prioritize and navigate in the world of health and fitness. All right, see you next time.